And in fact, we had a new record the other week where we had 15 households in 5 minutes that we were able to serve.
Flathead Food Bank in Kalispell Director Jamie Quinn says her team evolved rapidly when the pandemic started last March, moving to all curbside pickup to promote social distancing and safe practices.
So it took away a lot of that burden of that community of touching that we're so used to, but it really became pretty quick and easy for us once we got up and running, because we can process cars through very, very quickly here.
North Valley Food Bank in Whitefish Director of Development Mary Beth Moran says the need for food bank services has increased dramatically since the beginning of the pandemic.
Now we've got almost 500 people a week just here in our drive-through, and then on top of that we have the mobile pantries, and then we're running trucks up throughout the northern Flathead.
The Flathead Food Bank in Kalispell saw distribution increase from 1.5 million pounds of food in 2019 to 3.4 million pounds in 2020. North Valley Food Bank served 18,000 people in 2019 compared to 30,000 people in 2020.
And I think the people that we serve, they're going to be the slowest to recover from COVID. So I think our numbers are probably not going to plateau for a while.
Quinn says the number of volunteers at the Flathead Food Bank were cut drastically in the last year, from 1,000 down to 500 due to COVID-19 restrictions.
Those volunteers that came, that were in that 500 or so, were mostly people that were coming repeatedly, meaning that they're here multiple times a week. So because they stepped up, we didn't really feel a major loss.
Quinn says Flathead food banks have helped neighboring counties during the pandemic, delivering 60,000 pounds of food to the Blackfeet Nation in September during their 14-day emergency lockdown.
How do we look at feeding our neighbors? And it should be one of the most important things, that we always ensure people have food, especially in the United States of America. People should not ever have to wonder where their next meal is going to come from.
Quinn expects curbside pickup to continue at food banks in the Flathead for the next 6 months. In Kalispell, Sean Wells, MTN News.